I'm gonna love you.
Top one. Ooh, ha! I see him running the street. Not one.
Alright, in this chapter of the guide, I will be teaching you some ways and techniques I use to get my aim better. Now here, I just found an empty spot on the server. Like, I jumped off the bus kind of late, and I floated down where the circle was kind of far. And I managed to get a scar in the house that I looted, so that's good. I'm going to set up some targets that we can actually shoot at. One with a hole, so I can show the spread of the crosshair when we shoot. So I'm going to set my little base up right here. Alright, now you want to find a good sensitivity that you want to use for your personal use. I have a whole video on it. Link will be in the description or probably on the screen right now. Alright, now instead of just spraying your gun, you should tap it just a little bit, hold for a second or two, instead of just spraying it and wasting your ammo. And your first shot always goes straighter than the rest of the bullets for some reason. So like when you restart the process, it makes it more accurate. Alright, notice how I didn't hit the first wood as much. It went right through the hole like it was supposed to be. Alright, so I'm going to back up just a little bit and show you how far this can actually work and how accurate it can be with tapping your gun instead of, you know, like just holding down the trigger. Another thing people don't do when they shoot is crouch. A major key to aiming accurate is crouching actually in this game, because it makes the crosshair way smaller than like you standing up. And if you stop moving, the crosshair will shrink even more. So it's crouch and stop moving. But right here, I actually start moving a little bit because I don't want to get shot in the game. I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to stay still as I can. I was going for the tree and I got it. And it went right through the hole like I said. Now when you saw me start to spray just a little bit, you saw that I started hitting the wood because the crosshair started getting larger, and you don't want that at all. Now once you get that down pat, you should be able to aim way better and get more headshots. But also in the pre-game lobby, you should also take advantage of that. You should pick up one gun and fire that as soon as you get the chance. And you can aim at people and you can practice dodging bullets up close. And this is a really good opportunity to practice. And also really good to practice on moving targets, because you don't really get a lot of practice on that. Also, you should try to find a friend to practice with in like a lobby. Get an empty spot and break some trees and set up the targets like I'm about to do now. We'll show you some examples. I'm gonna set yours up. I'm gonna set yours up, and you go ahead and do it.
All right. I got a burst. You sure you don't want to drop me that auto?
Oh yeah, I got you, bro.
All right, then. I'm only using one.
All right, now.
Basically, I'm gonna knock all these down without hitting the wood. But I'm gonna try to knock.
Make it fast. Go for that headshot. Go for that headshot. Can you barely see me?
Alright, then. I can barely see you.
Go for that headshot, bro.
You want me to go for a headshot?
Go for that headshot. Go for that headshot. There you go, bro.
God dang.
I barely hit the wood.
You headshot the piss out of me. That's a good thing. I like that. Oh my god, that's so sad. But I like this. Alright, watch. What the fuck? I got you. Hold on.
What's taking you so long, boy?
I don't know. It's so fucking.
You having a little trouble?
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. I caught you. It took me a while. You know what? Record that.
It's always recording. That was good. That was good.
Okay, let's go.
Knock one.
Ooh, thank you.
Two. Knock three.
Alright, for sniping, it's going to be a little bit different. You want to aim exactly in front of the player or behind the player, wherever you think they're going. You do not want to aim exactly on the player or you would not hit them unless they're sitting still or running in a straight line. Likewise, I could not hit him because he was a moving target and I missed. Alright, now to get the ka-ching you want to hear, you have to aim a little bit in front of the player where you think they're going, but not too in front of them. It depends if they're running or walking or moving slow on a crouch. Likewise, right now. A player was crouching and he was walking a little bit forward, so I aimed like a centimeter in front of him just to get the headshot. Alright, now this is the only time you actually want to aim on your player. If they're running in a straight line and you see that they're not going any other place, you want to aim exactly on them but a little bit up and you actually get the kill. And you want to go for the headshot, honestly. Alright, for this part of the guide, I'm going to show you the rules of rushing. Alright, rule number one, you want to make sure everything is reloaded before you push the player. Because, God forbid, you want to run out of ammo in the mid-fight. That is not good. And before you push on someone, you want to know how many people is up there. I didn't get the part where I scoped it out at first. I know there's 3 people up here. And you want to make sure everything's reloaded. And rule number 3, you want to stay calm. Always stay calm. Now, the reason I say stay calm is because when some people start to panic, they don't make smart decisions as they would if they were staying calm and focused on the objective. Now, if you're calm, you can think of all the escape routes you can do. You can think of where the player is. You can think about healing. You can think about a bunch of other stuff instead of just panicking and trying to get the kill. Right now, and here's another reason why you should actually have your guns reloaded before you walk into battle. Because what if he was good and he turns around with a shotgun and actually killed me? Now here's me in a situation where I had to think fast and smart because I was getting shot from the back and I didn't know where the player was. I knew I can find some cover right here, so I go ahead and get it. Alright, try to scope out where the player is because I don't know where he was at. But I do know I have a jump pad and I wanted my way out of here. But someone sniped the stairs I was taking cover in front of. So I tried to place my launch pad, but he was right there. So I'm going for the kill with a sniper. I'm a noob. So I jump around, avoid the gunshots. I place my jump pad, and I get out of there. And that's what you can achieve if you stay calm in a situation instead of panicking and trying to get the kill all the time. And then later on, after the player left, I jumped down from the tree, and I was actually able to retrieve the loot I wanted. Now, if you feel like you're getting watched or you're getting shot at, never sit still because then they have an advantage to actually try to get the headshot on you. So you always want to keep moving, either jump around or zigzag to make it hard for them to hit. As you see now, he's having a pretty hard time. And make sure if you're about to run up on him, at least try to build, get some cover. As you see right here, I got the high ground above him, and I tagged him, and I was able to run up and get the kill. I ran up with 100 shield and health, and I left with 100 shield and health. Now this is really important, and a lot of people die from doing this. Is sitting still after you kill someone. Do not sit still after you kill someone. I know you want to get their loot and stuff, but you might want to scope it out first, and then run up, and then you run around, collect the bullets first, and then you pick which gun you want. They swap out. Because the same way you was watching the person as you kill them is the same way somebody can be watching you. So, you know, it's vice versa. So know what you want to swap and do it fast. Alright, now for this part of the guide, I'm going to tell you how important building is. This is really important, especially when you're in combat, or you need some cover, or you just need to heal up. I'm not that good of a builder, but I have a clip from his YouTube, and his channel will be in the description. I'm not trying to like get clout off him or nothing like that, but he's a really good builder, and that's like the first thing that came to mind when I was talking about building. So you see, he's just used building like to his advantage, and he's really good at it. Especially if you master it, you can like accomplish anything. You should build to get cover, and if you want to heal, especially if you're at the the last 10 people in the game, you want to build a base. So you actually want to get really good at building that really fast. Also, it's not going to be as smooth as PC players on console. So you can see he moves his mouse freely and he can look up any type of direction. I'm not that good at building on console, but I know I can do it pretty well. So here's what me actually doing on console. It's not going to be as smooth as Myth because he's on PC and he's actually a god at this shit. But, you know, I tried my best. Let's go. Building comes a long way in the game. Like if you're about to shoot at someone and they're running, you want a better angle, you can build up on top of a roof. you can get the angle on them and try to kill them. But this dude built like he should have, and he got some cover. You will not survive if you don't build at all, because sometimes you really do need cover and you always can't hide behind something. So sometimes you might have to just fight it out and build. Alright, for this part of the guide, I have a neat trick that I learned off someone's Twitch stream. They actually hit the corner of the resource that they want instead of hitting it in the middle. And the blue little target, it goes everywhere. But with this trick, it will stay in like at least one spot, so you barely have to move your cursor to, get the critical hit. As you can see, I'm stacking up on resources a lot. This works with basically anything that has like a little small piece that you can hang off. That hangs off the resource. Like right now with this rock, I got 32 brick off that just from doing that and getting critical hits every single time. Alright, now building a base is really important. It doesn't have to be the final circle base, but even if you're getting shot at, just build a small base so you can get a little cover from your player and you can get the kill if you need some resources. Other than that, you can build around yourself and you can just keep moving, honestly, but you want to kill the player. And once you get really good at building bases like I'm doing right now, this is like a small box one, you got a really good advantage over your player, well, the person you're trying to kill. Alright, now this is how I practice building my bases. I time myself in the back of a server, like in an empty spot, and I place a floor down. And I'm gonna do the little box base that the normal box base you see everybody build. So I time myself. So I build the walls first. I place stairs, and then I build the walls. And I place the floor, then I place stairs. Then I build another wall. I place floor, place stairs. You don't have to always go 3 stories up, but this is how I do it. And I always place a jump pad to the side, but you don't have to place that right now because you don't want somebody to break it. So there's your base, and you should always practice that and get really good at it and going fast. Now, I learned this from Alex Rami Gaming, I think. He always puts a door in the back of his base for a quick escape, or he aims through it. So that's a really smart idea if you're somebody shooting rockets at you and you really want to get away. And when people rotate their stairs on their base, they usually don't jump and they end up falling under. So what you want to do, you want to rotate it and then jump it, and then confirm it. So rotate, jump, confirm, and you won't fall through your base. And rotating is really good on your base, so you can get many angles without having to build a lot. And you can place little windows in your base to get better shots without having to peek. And reset it after you're done. And you can use the boxes that look clear if you want to check behind you. But make sure you reset it before you let go of it, because if you don't, it will happen like that. And you can place small windows to get other shots. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, in this chapter I want to tell you how important communication is if you're playing duos or squads with your partner. You want to have a microphone, and they do too. You want to have strong communication with your partner as you're playing. He can give you directions of where people are, if he has heals or any guns for you.
4, 5, 6. I see 6. I got you a med kit. Oh, good thing I checked this room. Come here, come get this blade. I just found this guy. There's a bunch of pumps around in my area.
See, that strong communication that he has with me, and it's able to work really good, and we're smoothly playing, not bumping heads at all, and just yelling directions where people are and just trying to push everybody.
Yeah, I know, I keep looking at him. I keep thinking about taking a shot, but I'm not trying to. Hey, we start heading for circle. Oh, yo, come here. I was way too low. I couldn't do shit. The other one's trying to help on. Oh, I can't watch it.
I see him.
You got spare bandages? I got 2 more left.
Got him. Watch the.
You got spare bandages?
No. It's some in that house though.
He's over there?
Yeah, there's bandages over there somewhere.
Uh-oh, there's a guy behind me. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's on my left.
Low on health. Oh.
This guy pushing you.
Here's a mech hit. Another dude. Oh, I got him. I got 7 kills.
Alright, now I'm gonna explain why you should keep a little distance from your duo partner or your squad members. One is because you can cover more ground and you can hit more houses when you're like separated just a little bit but not too far that you can't help each other if you get in any trouble. But you know, you can cover way more ground than just loot in one house altogether, especially when you're playing duos. People make this mistake where they land in the same exact house and like it's not enough loot for both of y'all unless like there's 2 chests in a damn like, you know, location. Or if it's a big house and has guns on the ground, you know it's exactly enough loot for you both to get up, suit up, and you know, go out there and get some kills and kill the people that went for the chest on top of the house.
Somebody's pushing from my house. Yo, this kid's trying to find a way to get up to my place. Okay, he did. This moment I'm gonna need you. Yo, can you see where this kid's at?
He's a rocket launcher.
Yeah.
I got him. He was waiting for you, bro.
Alright, now this is where the angles come in and the distance from your duo partner. You're able to run up better and get more callouts and better callouts. You know, like one of you can run up from a certain angle and the other one can run up from a certain angle. So they have no chance of like actually escaping. Like scenario right here, they were in the house and I couldn't see them. So you know, I went over top of the house and he went to the back of it. And they weren't able to escape at all.
Coming outside, he outside. Oh, I see. They're trying to scatter away from the front door. Alright, there's a buddy. There's another guy. He's up here.
Oh, he's dead.
Alright, for now, this part of the guide, I want to tell you how important weapon sharing is. You don't want your duo partner not to have any good guns. What if you get in a situation and you don't want to be the one to carry? Always share. I had to use this clip over. I thought this was a pretty good example of why we should work together and give each other guns and don't just hog them. I know you want the loot too, but you know, you have to think about the advantages of you both having good loot, you know? Make it even.
There's a bunch of pumps all around here.
Oh, one's on top of the
one. Yeah, I know. I keep looking at them. I keep thinking about taking a shot, but I'm not trying to. Hey, we start heading for sure, bro. Oh, yo, come here.
Got them both.
I was way too low. I couldn't do shit.